Friends, welcome back. It's good to see you here. True Blues, everybody that's been following along for the years that we've been doing this, and the newcomers. And a special thank you to our messengers of kindness, the people who support this channel behind the scenes. You know who you are. I just like to give you guys a shout out from time to time. You've been here a long time, and your efforts to help this channel propel through the years is very, very appreciated. I don't talk about you guys all the time, and but I need you to know that I think about you always, and I'm so grateful for your support. And that's the Messengers of Kindness, and they support the recipient program that's been on this channel. Well, to be quite honest, we haven't written an invoice for this tree service in 4 years, and I'm proud of it. And this gentleman here that we're working for right now is Reinder, my neighbor. He has lymphoma. He's been one of my favorite neighbors that I've ever had. He could be close to the end of his days. We don't know. And I'm just down here just helping my neighbor, plain and simple. But it's a win-win, friends, because I'm at my best when I'm barked up, dirty, ripped, and bleeding. And it's just, I know myself. I figured it out when I was about 27 years old that soft hands are not welcome here. With me, I'm talking with me. I don't feel correct. And that's just me. So any opportunity I get to get that done and help someone at the same time, my life's working out just fine. And so I hope that there's a message in that for somebody who's out there not maybe feeling that good about themselves. You can change that. You have the power. So I'm just going to bone through this a little bit here. Some of this wood is skanky. It's this Sycamore London plane, but I'm gonna speed through some of this stuff. This splitter is not designed for this style of wood. It will murder beautiful fir and all the rest of the stuff without twisted knots and craziness. It murders it. There's nothing faster, but it will struggle in the big stringy knotty stuff. So just glad you're here. I'm going to blast through. I'm going to get out the wood hook here and show you a couple things, and I just wanted to get some content out. I'm heading out to Morgan's right now, and I'm just on the back deck getting my sun, slurping my coffee, and I'm just full of gratitude, friends, that I can still do some things physically yet in this point in my life. I love yous all. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. Sometimes you'll see on YouTube, they shine up their videos to make it look like there's some kind of fella that doesn't make no mistakes, and he's just, just the best at everything in the world. Well, this machine, like I just said there in my last voiceover, it is not designed for this craziness. And you'll see, you got to get a little crazy with it once in a while when it gets bunged up or caught up. It's a light duty machine. It is. It's not designed for this. I just pushed the limits of it, because we're back here, and this is still easier than me swinging an axe to get this apart, friends. Believe it or not, it is. And old Reinder here, trust me, we'll get this opened up for him, and this will sit in that sun. I told him, do not throw a tarp on this. Let this sun blaze this through. He will burn this year. So it's in my well-being to get this done here for him, to get it opened up so it'll season. It won't season in the round. So I'm kind of trying to get this busted apart for him and move on. We got a lot to do. So friends, this is a horrible position to be in for me. Anybody with a lower back program. Oh, I got some cool stuff to share. You'll see me here. I'm starting to, yeah, you could see it. Watch how I lift. See there? Yeah, it's coming. So I was told when I got injured, do micro breaks, like work for 5 minutes, stop, work for 5 minutes, stop. And you know what, friends? I did not do that. And I did learn how to do it later in life, and it took me a long time. I'm just not made that way, and but it is worth it if you're struggling with an injury, but you still like to go. Just do micro breaks. They're called micro breaks, and to me, you were just you weren't working hard enough if you were taking micro breaks. It's just not where I come from. So that was a hard adjustment for me to do. But as you can see, like, I don't stop. I've got problems. I don't know what they're called, but I just like to keep moving. So in the end, friends, I'm just so grateful that I can still do it. It is part of my makeup. And do I push myself sometimes? Yes, I do, and I pay for it. But you know what? I heal up. I go and I sleep good, and I heal up, and I ice, and you know what I mean? It's just part of life. But when I get this done for this man, and it's over, and it's opened up, and it's drying, and he's sitting there burning it and thinking about me, that's it. That's the win right there. And being grateful for that someone did something for him, and enjoying the heat that comes off of the efforts here. Who's going to do it? He ain't paying for it, I'll tell you that right now. So that's where you guys step in. When you guys watch my videos and share my videos and click on the thumbs up and do all that and go to Buck and Billy Ray and buy a freaking t-shirt or a ball cap. This is how this works. So I got to thank you folks again for coming here, because this is all I like to do, is just work. So we got some big plans on this channel, and I'm just so glad you're here and being part of this thing. And I thank you all so much again. Very grateful. All right, friends, I'm starting to burn here. You watch give my back a little rub here, right there. I'm starting to go, okay, I'm starting to get hot. She's starting to burn back there. So I enter the wood hook. Watch me run this sucker. After my accident, they told me to go out, after I got back on my feet, which was about 4 or 5 months later, I was able to walk, and I started going around and trying to get my life back together. And I didn't climb again for about 7 months, was my first climb. And then about a year later, I started falling again. But I had these little tools along the way. This wood hook is where the wood hook entered, is after I got back on my feet from my accident. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If you're in a position where you can't bend over that long, like I am, I'm telling you, watch me work this wood hook. You guys have seen this if you've been around this channel for a while. Watch this. These little suckers, I'm telling you, they're a lifesaver for a guy like me or someone that's been compromised physically. I'm telling you. Watch me run these suckers. But it's so... Good morning. The sun is here. Oh, I love when it comes out. It's kind of hit and miss today, but friends, thanks for being here. I wanted to show a little bit more of that down at Reinders. I'm heading down to Morgan's, actually right now. I got a couple things to do at the house, excuse me, and I'm heading down to Morgan's. You should see the work he's got done on that passenger side, friends. I'll show it to you later. I'm gonna go down with him. We're gonna work on that, finishing up that passenger side of the crew cab. Friends, I made an axe last night. I did, I made an axe. And I'm probably going to be, because we've made some decisions on the crew cab that are gonna cost. So I'm actually, you know that black Ford I bought, that 150, that new one? I think when the crew cab is back together and I've got two gas tanks in it, see, it's only ever had one gas tank, friends, and it's a 460 and it's got low gears in the back. So I've never had that truck on a long journey. Never. Just on the island, up and down the island, stopping at every gas station, right? 460, stick, 4-barrel. Oh, you know what I mean? I love that freaker. Want to hear it again? I do. I checked the oil yesterday. She's top notch. That is my brother-in-law's motor in that truck, in the crew cab. It's Wendy's Brothers out of a 1976 F-150. It was on propane. Indeed it was. So I'm so excited, friends. I will probably get rid of my new F-150 that I bought. I will probably get rid of that truck. I've made a decision to put another gas tank in behind the crew cab seat there at the back, because that's how it came. But mine doesn't have it back there. It's more space. There's actually some space back there to carry things. But I'm going to put a gas tank behind the seat and one at the back. I'm going to have dual tanks. And I'm so excited, friends, about this project. I am what this is. And if I don't have this thing, so I'm so grateful for you folks. We need to be real, friends, in life. It's so much easier to be real and honest. And if you screw up, just say you're sorry. Don't try and justify your actions. But I will tell you this, I ain't done. I feel like I'm just getting going again. What a year. Oh my gosh, what a year. I wasn't even, oh man. I can actually swing an axe a little bit now. I've rambled enough. I'm so grateful for you people. I'm grateful for my life, for my family, and for the messengers of kindness. You know who you are. Thank you for supporting this channel and the recipient program. If you're new here, I want you to know something. Every video for the last 4 years that you've seen me out cutting or splitting or falling or treeing or doing whatever, there's been no invoices written. It's because you watch my videos, and I take what YouTube pays me for my videos, and I live my life. It's very simple. I haven't charged in 4 years for my craft. Just so you know that, if you're new here. So I'm pretty proud of that, because I talked about it 10 years ago. And we did it, friends. We did it. Pretty exciting. Thank you. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. And I'm telling you, you may be surprised. You may end up on stage with some rock and roll country singer named Clay Walker. You may fly. Who knows what can happen to you? That was fun. We should go do that again. I should get a hold of Clay Walker. Go blow some harp with him up on stage again. That was fun. Private jets. Oh, some busted up old logger from BC. What a trip!
It's all about just a couple of good old boys getting on stage and having a good time. How about it for this guy? He sounds just like a pro. Just like a pro. I love you, man. Thank you so much for sharing your talent, sharing your soul with us. Let's hear it. Buck in, buck in, buck in.
I'm not a real good I'm not a real good grandstander. I'm not good at it. It's not one of my good traits, but I'm going to tell you something right now. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Don't do it. Don't do it. The opportunity came from this man, Clay Walker, my dear friend. He is my friend. And I will see that man again. And we're friends now. We're connected. He gave me the opportunity. He reached out to me and gave me the opportunity to share my love on stage with his people, his family. Like, what the? Clay, seriously, buddy, if you see this video, because I know you watch them from time to time, thank you again, brother. Thank you. You're a hard-working son of a gun, man. That on the road stuff you do at your age is tough. Thank you, buddy. What a trip. Let's go. Let's go. I love you, friends. Catch you on the next one.